habang nag-work pa ako sa corporate, nandun na yung idea na yun eh. So, I asked God, Lord, if it's not for me, if it's not your will, alisin mo na lang siya sa heart ko.
6 years in corporate, JP Morgan, stable salary. Ito yung job na wish na mga parents nyo na sana magkaroon kayo.
Then one day, she quit, no backup plan, and walang safety net.
And you know what? Madami nag-doubt sa desisyon niya.
Yeah, and today, she runs her own agency, helping businesses worldwide grow their sales and marketing.
So this is Joyce's story, and honestly, it might be yours too. Hi everyone, my name is Tata.
And I'm Roxy, and welcome back to From Kayod to Keyboard, where we share real VA stories, no filter, no sugarcoating, and just real growth.
Truly! So today's episode is one that I've been excited about kasi yung guest natin today didn't just make the jump to corporate from freelancing.
Yes, that is right, Tata. And she built her own agency from scratch while taking sales, business development, social media, marketing, like full team support for clients around the world.
Yes, and for anyone watching na currently nasa corporate world tapos nag-a-apply pa lang and wondering ano kaya yung future ko sa VA work, this episode is for you.
Yes, kaya naman let's welcome the founder of JTQ Global Support. Let's have Joyce. Hi Joyce, kumusta? And welcome to From Kayod to Keyboard podcast.
Hi, Tata. Hi, Roxy. Thanks for having me. I also want to thank Alon and Tabor for inviting me to this podcast. Yeah, I'm excited to share my journey and because perhaps some of the people who are watching might be in the same situation that I had in the past. So, yeah.
And we're really excited then to go through your journey together, and by the end of this episode our viewers will know, one, how to go from a general VA to a high value specialist, and two, what clients actually pay big money for, three, why stepping out of your comfort zone might be the best business decision you ever make.
Yes, correct. But first, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe muna sa YouTube channel ng VA Masters and watch all our podcast episodes para wala kayong ma-miss, and surely it will this is gonna be a big help for your VA journey.
Truly. Tara, simulan na natin to, Roxy. Let's get to know Joyce.
Yes, okay. Joyce, before anything else, can you introduce yourself to our viewers? Sino nga ba ang naiisang Joyce?
Yeah.
Where are you from? And maybe you can share some fun fact about yourself. Yes.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Joyce. I'm the founder of JTQ Global Support Agency. I think fun fact about me is that I try and tend to stay calm even in difficult situation, especially sa line of work ko, where there will be late minute changes. So, not in a calm way na tutulala ako, pero calm way for me to be able to focus on what is the action that needs to be done on that critical situation. So, yeah, yun lang yung
Sana all, no? Kalma. Yung tipong may 3 request na sa'yo si client. Ayaw niya ng paawat. Kalma din ako. Pero hindi tulala. Diba?
Paano yan ma-achieve yung ganung kalma?
Okay. So Joyce, let's go back to yung beginning. Matagal ka na sa corporate world, no? Ilang years ka doon before VA life?
Yes, Tata. Before freelancing, I spent around 6 to 7 years working in corporate companies. So mostly my work scope revolves around customer support, operations, fraud, dispute. So I can say it was a stable job, something many people would agree and consider it a secure job. But even while I was still working on the corporate job, I always had this dream or idea that eventually I wanted to have or to create something of my own and to work remotely. Because during those times, very rare yung opportunity na magkaroon ka ng work from home job. I remember sharing that idea to some of my colleagues, and their response is that possible? Are we allowed to have those kind of dreams? Kasi nga at that time, ano siya very very rare yung opportunity na magkaroon ka ng work from home job. So that kind of response is understandable. So and then, but even if naka-receive ako ng mga ganong responses, that idea never left my mind and my heart. So I think it's around 2018, 2019 when I started creating account on different freelancing platforms and started to research, explore how I can get into freelancing. So I think, yeah, that's a bit of a background of my corporate and how the freelancing came to my mind.
Alright, Joyce. Nung, ano naman, honest question lang to. Nung nag-resign ka na, then go full-time freelancing, do you feel parang kinabahan ka ba? Like, there was a moment na sinabi mo na, Lord, sana mag-work tong plans na to.
Sana mag-work to, Lord.
Yes, yes, of course, Roxy. Because, leaving a stable corporate job where you are already a regular employee, you have government health benefits, leaving that kind of job is really scary. But for me personally, what I did is I prayed about it. I asked God kasi ever since habang nag-work pa ako sa corporate, nandun na yung idea na yun eh. So I asked God, Lord, if it's not for me, if it's not your will, alisin mo na lang siya sa heart ko. But if it's your will, if it's your will,
Alisin mo na siya sa heart ko, Lord. Ano ba?
Iba yung naiisip. Iba yung naiisip ko.
plano mo sa akin kasi ang tagal na eh. Ang tagal na parang gusto ko mag-work from home. Pero hindi siya naaalis eh. So sabi ko, kung hindi ito yung will mo, Lord, kung hindi ito yung plano mo, alisin mo na lang sa puso ko. Pero if it's your will, I pray that you open doors of opportunity for me to have a much stable career in this freelancing path. And I think that's God's answer when He opened doors of opportunity for me to land multiple projects from startup companies to small to medium businesses and even enterprise client. And that's when I realized na there's so much to offer yung freelancing na to. And I think that's my turning point when I realized that I will submit the resignation sa corporate job ko. And yeah, true enough, naging okay naman yung journey ko after that.
Feeling ko madami tayong listeners na nasa ganyang path ngayon.
Yes.
Na, in between sila sa, okay, may stable job ako. Isa na ako doon. May stable job ako pero gusto ko mag full-time freelancing. And, yeah, kung kung madaling idea lang siya na pwedeng mag-pass away, I think it would be easier to not do it. Pero, when you have a calling, it's so important to also follow it. Grabe. Yeah.
Yes. And hindi rin kasi inalis ni Lord sa heart niya.
Oo, di niya inalis eh. Ano ba naman yan?
Okay. Punta naman tayo sa Joyce, from BA to agency founder. So, you didn't start as an agency owner. You started as a general BA, right? So, tell us about those early days. Like, what were your first tasks, first clients, and maybe you can share some of your first wins?
Mm-mm. Yeah, like any other freelancers, I started as a general virtual assistant who I think during my early days, some of the part-time small projects that I had was simple editing ng videos, administrative tasks, lead generation, so research, something like that. And yeah, I think this is part of my story where I can also share few tips to aspiring VAs, because during my days, during those early days when I was still sending out proposals, I, like many other freelancers, hindi ako nakaka-receive ng mga responses sa umpisa. So what I did is I tried to research for any relevant insights, news, or any information about the client or the company that I am applying to, and incorporate that on my proposal. Mind you, there's no AI yet, so manual research ang ginagawa ko nung time na yun. Wala pang manual.
Hassle.
Oo, manual talaga siya. Pati yung pag-create ng proposal, manual siya lahat. So, um, but nowadays we have AI, so they can also use that to personalize their proposals, because that's what I did. And during that time, I don't have any certifications in freelancing, any training programs. So I think that's also one tip I can share with VAs, aspiring VAs. Um, Based on my experience, those clients, they don't really care about the trainings, programs, or certifications, although it's good to have. But they you need to show them that you are reliable and you can give them the results that they need. So when you had the chance to um, talk to the client in an interview, highlight those things. Aside from sharing your experience, I think more on the ang approach ko
Result.
during my early days, yung talagang very natural and conversational sa client. Yun. Siguro, ayun yung mga strategy ko at mga nag-work sa akin nung early days ko as a VA.
So, sinabi mo like you started as a general VA, tapos napunta sa editing, napunta sa lead generation. Your niche is sales and business development. Tama ba?
Yes, correct.
So for our viewers na medyo vague yung ganong kind of niche, could you explain to us kung ano ba yung ginagawa ng isang business development PA?
Yeah, I like that question kasi mostly hindi nga siya masyadong kilala yung sales and business development managing. So, over time kasi habang nag-work ako as a general VA, I wanted to have a higher value sa market ba. So, I tried to reassess myself where I am good at and check anong niche yung pwede kong focus on, which is I decided to pursue the sales and business development. I think before ko dive deeper what business development is, reason why I chose that niche is because I realized na itong niche na to, hindi siya easily ma-replace ng any technology. We have tools that can help us with that niche, but it cannot replace what I am doing. So that's why I decided that niche. So I think if for other VAs who want to have a specific role as well, I think that's one thing that you also can need to consider. And about sa sales and business development, so many of the clients kasi they are good at what they do.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, many of the founders or CEOs, they are good at what they do. They know their product, but they don't know how to get clients or partnership or increase their revenue. So that's when I come in. Sales and business development help them increase their revenue, their brand, expand their brand awareness, gained more partnership, and yeah, just grow their more on, I think if sa mga task naman, more on outreach, automation, CRMs, lead generation, something like that. Any other strategies that is helpful to the client's business.
Yeah. Kasi kung pakinggan ko yung business development virtual assistant, medyo ano siya, intimidating siya pakinggan. Like parang ang bigat niya ng class, ang bigat niyang niche. So basically, ano pala siya, no? Parang you help businesses get more clients and grow the revenue and making them more visible than sa online world. Yes.
Yes, correct. So, marami din siyang branches. So, more on parang cover na rin niya yung operations kasi I am creating a full strategy how we can, increase the market value of the company and the business as well.
Wow. So, ano kaya yung trigger sa'yo nun, Joyce? Like, what made you decide na, okay, hindi lang ako VA sa sales and development, pero I'm gonna build something bigger?
Yes. Just like I said, masaya naman ako dun sa general class. But, we need to improve over time eh. Ako kasi yung parang hindi ako mapakali sa isang bagay lang. So, gusto ko nag-increase din yung value ko ba sa kung ano yung ginagawa ko. Kaya ako nag-decide na to create and focus on the sales and business.
Yes. So, punta naman tayo from managing a team of people, like that's totally different challenge. From managing one client, and how did you shift your mindset from I am the worker to I am the leader? So parang follow the leader. Parang
Kasi di ba sa VA parang, okay na ako freelancer, kaya nga gusto ko mag-freelancing kasi gusto ko mag-work as a individual person eh. Pero when you're handling now people, biglang may mga kasama ka na, may mga kailangan ka ng alagaan.
Oo. Paano kaya yun, Joyce? Like, my gosh, ang hirap na.
Why am I responsible?
Yes, it is hard, but I think yung pag-shift ko ng mind regarding sa staying as a sales in business to creating my own full team support is because of my niche itself. So, na-notice ko kasi working on multiple project and clients, na-notice ko merong pattern, meron siyang like the founder itself became the bottleneck of their business. What I mean is, if the management or the founder became busy or was not able to work because he is sick, the business slows down and the revenue goes down as well. So even though they hire me as a sales and business development, their business still need other areas like marketing, social media, which hindi ko naman cover. So, there are, on my early days, there are times na when that happens, na naging busy si client, nagkaroon siya ng sakit, mawala na yung, babagsak na yung business as well. Because of that. It's not about my skills or my performance, but there are times na i-end or ipopause yung contract. So, yun yung siguro realization ko na aside from giving them a sales and business development, why not give them a full team support? That way, even if they're sick, even if they're in vacation, their business will still run because we cover all areas of their business. So that's when I started founding the my agency, which is JTQ Global Support, where our main focus is offering client different packages. Mostly it is a full team support. So yeah, we cover pretty much everything around their business. That way, we can help the client with their business. At the same time, I can create stability for the freelancers that are working on those projects. Kasi we cover pretty much everything na eh. So the revenue of the client will increase. They will not have any reason to pause the contract or end the contract. That's why most of our clients are long-term.
Wow.
Yung
Grabe yun,
JTQ,
no?
yeah, yung JTQ is Joyce, ano stands for?
Joy. Very simple lang siya. Joyce, then my husband's name Tedrick, and then our daughter's name is Queen. So, wala
Ah,
na kasi may explain na. Pero yun,
Mm.
kasi may and global support.
Ang ganda nun. Kasi ano yung client siguradong magbo-boom yung business niya.
yeah.
And then you're also creating jobs for other VAs where in fact na nung nagsimula ka nahirapan ka mag-apply. Tapos now you are that source of financial freedom and a career for other people. Diba? Oo, yan ang life purpose. Yun eh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ilang team kayo sa ano? I mean,
Per
member.
client, meron siyang project manager. Tapos si project manager na yung magbi-build ng kanyang own team. Let's say, the client the package that the client avail is more on sales and business, marketing, social media, or sometimes they also need meta ads. So if you count that, there will be that package need for people sa sales and business, sa marketing, sa social media, tsaka yung mag-handle ng meta ads. Then one project manager who will handle the project itself. But I also make sure na involved pa rin ako sa mga work around ng mga each projects namin. So we have clients in Israel, Australia, medyo dumadami. Australia, US, UAE, Brazil. Hindi ko naman.
Ang dami.
Pero yun.
Ganda nun. I am the CEO. Parang,
Ayun kasi. Ang sarap sabihin.
yes.
Pero
Punta naman
ang
tayo
dami.
sa family part, Joyce. You mentioned that when you were starting out, people around you doubted what you were doing. So maybe you can share about that.
Yeah, mostly those people that doubted, not me, but the idea na mag-create ng own agency at mag-freelance is, I think, people that I used to work in corporate companies or friends that are in corporate companies. And I do understand why they doubted the idea because during that time na wala pang rare ang opportunity to have a work from home job and building your own full support team is also a crazy idea. But understandable. Kasi mahirap naman din talaga siya. But I think what really helps me is surrounding myself with people that trust me, support my vision. Kasi if ako lang, I think I cannot do it on my own in building my own agency. I needed those people, yung internal team ko na nag-help talaga sa akin to build this agency. And I think at first difficult siya, yes. But eventually, ma-realize mo, you don't need to wait for people to believe in you eh. You just have to start. Be consistent sa kung ano yung gusto mo talaga. Yan yun.
Yeah. I think it's important for our listeners to really digest kung ano yung pinagdaanan nito ni Joyce. Kasi hindi mo naman kailangan ng sobrang lalim na reason. The only reason you need is you want to do it. Yun lang. So, yung mga reaction ng mga tao sa paligid mo nun, paano like, hindi naman totoo yan? Or ano lang, mga comments lang? Did that put you down? What did you feel in that aspect? Kasi syempre, di ba, may negative mind tayo. How were you able to surpass yung voice na yun?
Ayun. Yung mga comment na kasi, doon, kapag nagkaroon ako ng opportunity sa VA, pupurso ko yan hanggang sa maging $20 per hour ako. Yung mga ganyan kong mga Tapos, syempre yung mga comment nila, understandable kasi masyadong crazy yung idea ko tsaka yung dream ko eh. Kaya, yung mga comment nila na, $20 per hour, nahihibang ka na ba? Okay ka lang? Ganyan.
Hindi sila naniniwala.
Resell nyo. Kasi medyo crazy naman din talaga yung idea eh.
Magkano
You
ba yung 20 hours? 20
So,
set
magkano
up.
ang $20 isang oras, Roxy? Pero ito, nalagpasan mo na.
Ano
Oh,
yun?
that's
Ang per hour.
1,188.
Ang per hour mo nun. Nalagpasan mo siya ngayon.
Oh, yes, yes.
Girls, guys, makinig kayo. Hindi, it's not crazy. It's really happening.
Ano siya, achievable siya. Pero hindi siya something na yun agad. Like I said, during yung journey ko, from general BA to social, from having, I invested my time to really improve my skills in sales and business development. So if you really want to do and achieve something,
Yes.
invest mo yung time mo to mag-work hard ka rin to achieve that. So, yun. Regardless of the comments.
Yeah, and
Kasi sometimes, sorry to cut you
Sige,
off.
go.
Sorry,
Ano yan?
sometimes kasi when you receive those comments, sometimes magda-doubt ka rin sa sarili mo eh. If it's, is this really something na I can achieve? But I try to focus not just my own ability, but yun nga, yung will ni Lord kung ano talaga yung path niya for me. Not focusing on other people's comment.
Yes, and from that crazy idea na nga sinabi mo kanina, nalagpasan mo siya, di ba? So, I think na-convince mo na yung mga people around you and hindi ka na nag-wait ng parang permission from them na you have to continue your plans.
Let the result speak for itself na lang. Yung gano'n.
Okay. So, I think we can go straight to skills and mindset. Kasi yun na rin yung pinag-uusapan natin with Joyce na hindi naman, guys, baka first time nyo lang mag-apply sa VA tapos ang hihingi nyo kay client, $20 per hour. Tapos ang alam nyong gawin is mag-publish lang ng post sa social media. Okay? So, Joyce, what skills did you have to develop? Like, may mga strengths ka ba na nag-focus ka on it? Or did you parang stick to na business development ka? So, nag-inquire ka ng mga business development skills. Paano yung naging strategy mo to build not only your value but your skill set?
I like that question kasi it remind me kung ano yung mga pinagagagawa ko, how to develop these skills eh. Like I said, I'm not a fan of yung mga training programs, perhaps because I try to figure out things on my own, but okay naman yung mga ganong training programs. But for me, I research and really apply it, especially pagka nagsisend ka ng proposals. I-apply mo na kung ano yung natututunan mo dun sa sales and business or whatever niche you want to pursue. But for me, it's sales and business. So let's say I am applying for a client that is a keynote speaker. And then I try to search, magre-research na ako agad kung ano yung mga events that can be relevant to his expertise in his keynote speaking career. So when I send out proposals, I i-incorporate ko na siya. Let's say, hi Tata, I saw this event. Here's the link. Is this a relevant event for you? If so, I can help you partner with them. Here's a sample of the outreach that we can send to them. So that kind of approach, mas magkakaroon ka ng edge sa other proposals ng mga client, ng mga job applicants. So, nagre-research ako, ina-apply ko na rin siya even if I don't have any client yet on the sales and business niche. So, I think that's one way for other VAs to, get into improving their skills. So, if, let's say, they want to pursue the social media managing niche and they don't have any experience yet, try to develop it, invest your time to improve yung skills mo sa graphic design, content creation, and when you send out proposals, be intentional, wag kang robotic sa sa application mo. Ito yung graphic design ng e-commerce product mo. Ito yung content. So, is this something that you would want? So, try to ask for questions, relevant questions. So, yun yung mga practices na ginawa ko para ma-improve ko yung business development skills ko. And it works because over time, mas lumawak yung strategy plan ko. Let's say, kasi nakahawak na ako ng mga different industry. In the tech, ito yung relevant partnership that they can have. So, most of the time, the clients don't have any idea about those things. So, iyon ang ipipresent ko. And yeah, they trust my judgment and pursue the strategy plan that I presented to them.
Wow.
Grabe. Kagaling ni Joyce, no?
Oo nga eh. Sobrang brainy girl. Ano ba yan? Paano mo nagagawa? Kung ako yan, parang nalala ako. Pero hindi, parang if you wanna start somewhere. And then, kung hilig mo talaga, push.
How about the Joyce, pricing? Like, a lot of our viewers are scared to raise their rates or they're not sure how to price their work. What's your advice to them?
I think sila naman din yung makakaalam nun because they know their worth, they know their skills. So, I think the best way for you to mag-decide kung ano talaga yung rate mo is you need to reassess yourself. What skills do I have? What value can I add to the client? And if you're just starting and don't have any skill set yet on a specific niche, I think $5, $7 would be fair enough for you and the client. Then over time, pagka nag-decide ka na mag-upskill, then tsaka ka mag-increase ng client. Pero nowadays, maraming mababait na client na even if you don't have any experience yet, as long as you show them that you are reliable and you have a result-driven mind, I think they'll be able to give you a much higher rate. So, yeah, siguro isa din kung gusto mo mag-upskill at gusto mo tumaas yung rate mo talaga is if you are a general VA, that's good. You're doing a great job. But I think do not focus only on completing the task. Also check what is the business or what is the business behind your task. So kasi dito sa freelance, it's not like the corporate job na this is your task, ito yung trabaho mo, customer support ka, this is what you're doing every day. Yun. Here, you are free. You have the freedom to speak your mind. So don't be afraid to share ideas to your client on how you can help him or her improve their business or increase their revenue business. Kasi that's what happened to me. Lead generation lang ako nag-umpisa eh. So, pero nakikita ko, chine-check ko kung ano yung business talaga eh. Inaaral ko kung ano yung business talaga ng client. So, instead of just focusing on lead generation, inaaral ko yung business. And then, nag-share ako ng idea. And then, that's when nadadagdagan yung workload ko. And, syempre, maghihingi ka ng increase sa dagdag workload.
Tama yan.
Ayun.
Di lang trabaho ang dapat nadadagdagan.
Tama naman.
Okay, so I think Joyce gave us a lot of advice about overcoming our fears and kung paano magsimula. So that's really beautiful kasi kung iisipin natin, lahat naman talaga nagsistart sa zero. Pwede tayong takot, pwede tayong unsure, pwedeng may tinatawanan tayo ng friends, ng colleagues natin. But it doesn't mean that we can't start.
Yes, and tignan mo, nasan si Joyce now. She's a founder with a team with international clients pa yan in a business that genuinely helps other people grow. So, kaya niyo rin yung
True. Okay, so let's go to our rapid fire round. So this is just Joyce, parang simple boyabunda. Boyabunda stuff, you know. Pero PG tayo. Kasi baka isu tayo ni Sir Boy. Okay, ready ka na ba, Joyce?
wholesome
Yeah.
naman to siya.
Okay, so first question. Okay. So yung rules lang is kung ano yung pumasok sa utak mo, yun na yung
Yeah.
pipili mong sagot. So, example lang to. Favorite tool or platform you use for work?
LinkedIn, Apollo, HubSpot, very efficient, easy to manage. Yan yung mga tulad.
One word to describe freelancing.
Freedom,
Ay, gusto ko yan, si. Coffee or tea habang nagtatrabaho?
coffee.
Ayaw sa matcha.
Ayun. Next time nga ilagay nga natin. Coffee, tea, matcha, hojicha habang nagtatrabaho.
Next, weirdest or most unexpected client requests you ever received.
Wala naman eh, kasi lahat work scope ko naman eh. So, I think creating articles, kasi wala naman yung sa sales and business gaano. Yun. Pero, yeah.
Ginawang journalist bigla no? So,
bigla ko
what's the best thing about being your own boss?
Also serving. Kasi ayoko yung boss na nag-uutos lang. I also want to serve. So, creating opportunities for other freelancers is something na masaya sa pakiramdam. So, yan.
Yes. Sa mga VAs ngayon na gustong mag-start ng sariling agency someday, give me one piece of advice.
I think i-expert nyo muna or i-master nyo muna yung craft nyo. And just like what I did in sales and business, so i-master nyo muna kung ano yung craft nyo talaga and learn how business operates. And yeah, just like what I said in a while ago, surround yourself with people that you can trust and people that will help you to create your own agency, because you cannot do it on your own. Hirap siya. So, you need people around you.
And finally, what's next for Joyce and JTQ Global? Anything exciting coming up?
Yeah, so to be honest, JTQ Global and I personally, we're not really, we're low-key in social media. We're not active in social media. So most of our clients came from inbound, outbound referrals, other freelancing and LinkedIn platforms. So yeah, but my team and I decided to be more active in social media. That's why I also agree to guest in this podcast. And reason why is we want to create, like I mentioned, we have packages that we are ramping up and we're offering to client like a full team support. But I want to create more opportunities to other individual freelancers that are in our talent pool. So we want to be active in social media as well to create opportunities for individual freelancers. And we are also starting exploring partnership to other organizations and communities, again to create more projects and contract, not just for our packages but also for individual freelancers. So yeah, I'm excited to what's ahead of us. We're still starting, but yeah, I'm excited to what's next for JTQ as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Joyce, for answering our questions, our
Yes.
rapid fire questions. So, we wish you all success in JTQ Global. And thank you so much for being here today. And like your story, it's a proof na walang shortcut, but also walang impossible. So from corporate employee to agency founder, from being laughed at to leading a team, you're literally a living proof, Joyce, that hard work deserves smart opportunities.
Yes, thank you so much then for your time, your honesty, your story. Parang gustong gusto ko makarinig ng mga story na ganyan kasi it's just living proof of people get what they want when they're sincere, they're genuine, and when they also dream for themselves and for others. Kasi ang dami mo nang ginawang opportunity for the people you handle eh. Kaya it's very exciting for me to watch how JTQ Global will keep growing.
Yes.
Do you want to say any last words to our viewers, Joyce? Any pieces of advice before we close the episode?
Yeah, for viewers, just continue to explore and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, just like what I did. Resigning to a corporate stable job into pursuing my freelance and now creating, founding my agency, creating opportunities for others as well. So, yeah, keep on exploring. And one day you'll see that it's hard at first, but you'll see the result one day. So yeah.
Alright.
So also I want to thank you, Tata and Roxy, as well for having me here.
Yes. We appreciate you, Joyce. And guys, if you're watching this and you're still on the fence about taking the leap into VA work or freelancing,
Yes, just remember that Joyce was you. Nasa corporate siya, nagdi-dream siya ng something different, tapos hindi siya sure kung siseryosohin ba talaga siya ng mga kasama niya.
but look at her now. She has her own team, her clients, her own rules.
Yes, so if you are ready to take the first step, please check out VA Masters, where we connect skilled Filipino VAs with international clients who actually value your work.
Yes. Apply now at VA Masters. Link in the description below.
Yes, alright guys, that's it for today's episode. This is From Kayod to Keyboard.
Yes. See you in the next one.
Yes, and hard work deserves smart opportunities. Bye guys!